In February 2022, Russia launched a full-scale invasion of Ukraine. Since then, there has been constant bombing throughout Ukraine, causing hundreds of thousands of deaths. Sadly, many of these are innocent citizens, including women and children. Many people have lost their homes and have been displaced throughout other parts of Ukraine and throughout the world, including the UK. But what's it like now, more than 3 years later? Is it safe? Has the war quietened down? How are the Ukrainians feeling right now? The only way to truly find out what the people of Ukraine are feeling is to go there myself and ask the real people, get the real stories and see the real devastation. Come with me as we visit Ukraine. Hi guys, and welcome to the beautiful city of Lviv in western Ukraine. So what are we doing in Lviv? We are having a look at Lviv now that the war's been in place for a couple of years now. See whether or not western Ukraine, Lviv and that sort of area is any safer now. Chat to some of the people and see what it was like before and how they've coped with the war. There's been a lot of displaced people moved from the east side to the west side, so hopefully get a couple of their feelings. Going to visit a few of the children's hospitals because that's where my good friend Chris used to come bring aid to. More about Chris later on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, go to the hospital that he went to. I possibly won't be giving out any place names, apart from saying I'm in Lviv. There might be some censorship when it comes to people's names or IDs, that sort of thing, but it's understandable really. It's still a war zone. A lot of people don't want to be identified. So why don't you come join me on our next adventure in Lviv. So we are in Lviv. I've been joined by the lovely Alana.
Yeah, hi.
Alana. Yeah, she's going to be showing me around Lviv, some of the children's hospitals. Going to be seeing, what are we going to be seeing today?
Today we are going to see the Lviv St. Nicholas Hospital, then we will see Western Ukrainian Hospital and Akhmedit in Lviv. Also we can see the city center. Now we are in Zamarstenivsky Park, so this is the place specially done for rehabilitation for people, for soldiers, for different people with different diseases. They come here and do treatment, they do exercises, also for citizens of Ukraine, and this part of the city was opened in spring this year.
Oh, so pretty new.
Yeah, it's pretty
good.
new. Yes.
Oh, wow, nice. Looks really nice. Nice. Look at the surroundings. You would not think this was Ukraine. Look, it's beautiful. Trees and all this is done brand new. Look at this. For the kids. Oh, they've got ramps and everything. Good to see something for the children to come and play.
Yeah, they have some more places up there, so maybe later on I'll show you. And here, so people from all over Ukraine take treatment.
Okay.
So
they come from eastern over here as well?
From east, from north, from everywhere.
Everything.
So now I had a few kids with just so it's a hospital,
This is St. Nicholas Children's Hospital, which is part of 1st Territorial Medical Union, and we are in Lviv, Ukraine, which is western part of Ukraine.
And what's the hospital like? How has it changed in the past few years since the war started?
Of course, a lot of changes appeared during this time. First of all, we used to be just separate hospital, Lviv City Children's Clinical Hospital for over than 35 years. But exactly 1 month before the full-scale invasion started, we joined with 2 adult hospitals and made so-called 1st Territorial Medical Union of Lviv City. And now we are the only pediatric part of this huge medical organization, which is the biggest in Ukraine, because totally it has like 3,500 beds. But if to speak about pediatric part, which is St. Nicholas Hospital, we have 440 beds here and absolutely all directions if to speak about pediatric medicine. If to speak about the changes, we are considered, and we received really a lot of injured kids. I mean, war injury during first 2 years. Every week, from 2 to 3 evacuation trains came here from different cities like Dnipro, Kharkiv, and we really had a lot of kids. But now the situation changed. Of course, first of all, we have almost no injured children because of that fact that almost no children were left in the active war zone. And all of them were evacuated. But we more than tripled the amount of our patients, and at least 40% of them are from East and South. But they are coming here for planned surgery, for step-by-step surgeries, to be under doctor's control. It's oncohematology, it's epilepsy, diabetes, asthma, because keeping the children in the Eastern hospitals is dangerous.
Yes,
and almost all those hospitals are working like frontline hospitals. So their main aim is to stabilize the patient, stop the bleeding, fix the fractures, and send them to the West for long-term treatment, for rehabilitation, for different kind of reconstructive surgeries. So that is why now we have really a lot of patients from the east and from the south of Ukraine. And we are trying to help them as much as we can. And the hospital is being renovated during last 2 years. That's why it looks really nice. For example, this fortepiano is also IDP, if you can say that. That is fortepiano from Bakhmut. We have good friends from one company, and their aim is to rehabilitate, if we can say that, fortepianos Ukraine from different regions of East and South, and they are making them looking good and playing good, and they are presenting them to different hospitals, schools, kindergartens, and so now we have a possibility to have a music therapy, some kind of.
Okay, good.
This is rehabilitation department. Different kinds of equipment. Most of it is computerized for children. So because it's difficult to motivate children to do something for a long period of time or many times. But having it like a computer game, it's really easier.
So you can connect this up to a computer game and gives them
it's
incentive.
like when you need to do something with your hand for hundreds and hundreds of times just to make it work. Instead, you have to just play like you are a firefighter, and you need to put directly water to the fire, and you need to try to
control it.
Control the fire. So it's about control, about the balance, or if you need to keep the balance, to learn how to keep balance. And when you have like a game when you are driving a motorbike, and it's like you are on a motorbike or bicycle. So really, it's really easier to work with children, because not always they are willing to work hard.
And maybe they don't understand what it needs to do, but you're making it fun as well. You're making them their rehabilitation fun.
It's fun for children. It needs to be for fun. Here in this department, we are trying to cover different directions of rehabilitation. So it's not only about physical rehabilitation, but it's also about mental rehabilitation, because usually these kids and families, they need to have psychological support. They need to work with psychotherapeutists, sometimes psychiatrists, psychologists, of course. And it's not only about children, but also about the family. So here we have one more subdirection. It's occupational therapy kitchen, and which is part of social rehabilitation, because here children are learning how to live more or less usual life.
Yes.
So here they are learning how to use dishwasher, how to prepare food. Everything is working. Here they learn how to eat. So they have different kinds of cutlery, because after different kinds of trauma or neurological problems, they need to learn absolutely everything. So that is why I'm telling you that it's social rehabilitation, because having this opportunities, they will allow the mother or father just to go to work or just do something. They are learning how to live without adult support. Independently,
Yes,
exactly.
Yes. Wow, they've got everything. You've got literally.
And this is a special cooking. Oh my God, I forgot the word.
Induction.
Induction, but I mean here when you have the teenagers, for example, on a wheelchair, and we know in advance that this wheelchair will be forever. Here you can measure the right height and do that later at home, just to feel comfortable in the kitchen at home. So here I would like to show you the emergency department, which was partially opened not so long ago. This is a green zone. Green zone means that this is mostly for stable patients who can wait, who have nothing really serious, just to die in a few minutes or hours. So that's why we have a lot of playgrounds, toys here, just a comfortable area, comfortable space for children, not to be nervous and just have a possibility to play. Also, we have here a rabbit. You see, Oscar.
What's his name? Oscar.
Oscar.
Oh, wow. Hello, Oscar.
He came here from Croatia, from Croatian volunteers. Yeah, and children love him.
Yes, I can understand why.
And here we have a separate entrance, absolutely, for emergency cars and for red patients, because this is the entrance for red zone. Which means that it is absolutely separate, with no children running and playing, because we need to have as short time as possible just to go to a trauma room. And no one should be here. It's like a space where the most tough patients, difficult patients with different kind of trauma or not only trauma are coming to. Everything is ready for stabilizing the patient.
Looks like you've got really good equipment here. Wow.
Yeah, we have really good cooperation with different charitable foundations and donors. That is why we are trying to equip all these are directions due to European and not only European norms and standards, because we didn't have absolutely anything here, and only during last 3.5 years we start really a lot of reconstructions, renovations, and equipping the hospital. But nothing here is from government money, only is due to cooperation with different goodwill people, and we actually are working only thanks to people like you, like...
So this is all from like charitable or businesses or things like that, where you would team up and they help, they sponsor, they get the equipment in. And that's really good, and that's what we're about, trying to form the link between the hospital and the people in the UK or around Europe, not just UK, the whole wide world, even in Ukraine, trying to get some of the businesses to help make this happen. And this, wow, what equipment you've got here is amazing. It looks really good.
Yeah, because Lviv is one of the safest places if to compare to other cities in Ukraine. And of course we cannot say that we are absolutely safe here, but if to compare like even Kyiv or Kharkiv or Dnipro or Mykolaiv, we are really good here. That's why we need to have this space for those patients who are coming and need long-term staying, treatment, surgeries, just to be under doctor's control. We need that because we just we are trying to help them, and as they are coming more and more, as I told you previously, it's like more than three and a half times more if to compare between 2022 and 24, and that's why we are forced to use as mini-invasive techniques as possible, because we need to discharge the patients as quickly as possible, just to have a free space for new coming. It's just we used to have like 40 to 50 admissions to the hospital every day.
Oh, wow.
Now we have 150 to 100 patients admissions to the hospital. It's not about consultations. If to speak about consultations, it's 400 and more who come, get their treatment and go home, not staying in a hospital. But who are hospitalized, it's almost 200 sometimes due to flu period, when we have kind of epidemic, it could be even 250. That's why we need to just to use everything really in a good way, just not to keep them staying in the hospital for a longer time. Patients used to stay in the hospital like sometimes 6 to 7 days. Now it's 1 day, 1.5 maximum.
Oh, wow.
They operate it and they go home.
Oh, that's
because
good.
everything is being done by laparoscopic surgery, when you don't cut the abdomen as it was. It's like three holes.
Yes, that's
and
it,
that's it.
Wow.
3 really less than 1 centimeter holes. Everything is done by special instruments inside. And so you don't have really long rehab period after these kind of surgeries. And everything what we are doing here, we try to do really in a mini-invasive way, not to keep the patients in the hospital.
So Zoriana, I got it right that time. What I want to do is to kick off your fundraising efforts is to give you a donation of 500 English pounds to the charity. And if you guys want to help out, the link's in the description. What I done is we collected a load of money from the UK, from my friends and family and people that want to help Ukraine. And this money is going to go to, as you've seen, it's going to help people who really need it. So that's going to go to you. I just want to say thank you for showing us around today. You've been amazing, really good. Well done on everything you're doing. You're looking to do, it's going the right way, isn't it? So it's brand new facilities. It's even like, you wouldn't see this in the UK, some of these things. It's amazing, really good. So just want to say thank you very much and good luck to everything you're doing. Hopefully you have a bright future.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your support also.
No problem.
That is really highly appreciated.
Say if anyone else wants to donate as well, the link's going to be in the description. So head on over to that and give the donation. How have you found it at the hospital? How's it been whilst you've been here?
Very good.
Good, yeah. How are you finding Lviv? How do you feel in Lviv?
I very love Lviv.
And what do you want to do when you finish, maybe in the future, when you want to go to work? What do you want to do for work?
I want fly in BPLA.
Sorry? You want to be a drone operator?
Drone operator,
okay. Have you tried one of these?
Probably.
Yeah, I study 5 years.
She's studying for this for 5 years already.
5 years, wow. And how long before you think you'll be able to do that job?
She has to go to
university. And you're going to university soon, maybe next year? Or? Yeah? Oh, wow, brilliant. Good luck to you. Do you have anything to say to the staff of the Children's Hospital, maybe like a thank you or something? What do you want to say to the staff who have helped you here?
Thank you to all medical personnel for taking care during my stay in hospital. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And listen, this is what your donation will go towards, helping people like Daria get better. Daria is just one person. There's lots of young children, all ages, in the hospital, and this donation will go to help people like get the treatment that they need in really good facilities. Thank you very much for your help today. Thank you for the interview. good luck in your future job. It's going to be, I think you'll be amazing, and you take care, and hopefully see you soon.
Thank you for you.
No problem. So I am at the Ukrainian place charity called Unbroken. This has been supplied by the German government. I'm joined by, what's your name, please? What's your name?
Vladislav.
Vladislav. I'll try and get that right. Vladislav. You're one of the staff here. Can you show us what Unbroken is about and see what we're about here? Obviously, we can't film. Have to be very careful about filming the location or the people, because we don't want to cause any problems. So if you could show us, that would be great. Thank you.
Тут ми знімаємо мірки, створюємо гіпсові негативи і в основному працюємо з нижніми кінцівками на різних рівнях ампутації.
So here they took the measurements and they make the plasters here, and then basically they mostly work with the legs, with the bottom of the legs of different lengths, and so the whole process starts here.
Yeah. Okay.
Також ми маємо технології швидкого створення, які дозволяють за 15 хвилин створити постійний протез відразу на пацієнтові.
So they have a quick technology for creating protheses. It takes them sometimes 15 minutes to create a prothesis here.
15 minutes?
Так.
Wow.
Лабораторія, де ми створюємо різного типу косметичні накладки та тестові лінзи.
So here is they created the special cosmetic tops on these plasters and the special gypsies. It's this one.
Okay to feel this?
Так.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably.
So this is 3D print from this one? Oh wow. Oh, that's amazing. Look at that. That is wow. Look at that. Very hard. Is it very hard? Yeah, good.
Тяжко робити?
Strong?
It's
Very
not
strong.
Strong. Сильно міцне? No, not very strong.
Okay.
Це чисто косметична оболонка,
Just
тобто
a
вона
view,
не має
yeah, just to
низьких.
have a...
Yeah, yeah.
Тут така найбрудніша частина нашої майстерні.
The dirtiest part of
Yeah.
the job.
І тут ми створюємо позитиви, які максимально мають повторити вже форму кукси пацієнта та задаємо на цьому позитиві той чи інший дизайн.
Okay, they just want to repeat the mostly likely just the form of the leg of the patient. Yeah.
Готові позитиви мають приблизно такий вигляд, як на стенді.
The ready stuff is like this.
Після того, як ми створили позитив, ми можемо переходити до створення тестової гільзи.
So it's the testing part of this material, things
Okay.
like this, yeah.
І такий сокет ми можемо, в принципі, коригувати. Ми можемо бачити, наскільки м'які тканини всередині добре себе почувають, чи вони перетиснуті, чи ні.
They can, it's removable, yes? They
Yes.
can change this and depends how good they are feeling, so it depends on the people. Yeah.
Oh,
Коли
okay.
пацієнт ходить орієнтовно місяць на такому сокеті, все окей, тоді ми можемо нього переробляти на постійний.
So it's like for trial period socket,
Yeah.
so and then they charge for the permanent one. It's this one.
Постійний є легший, міцніший, але немає можливості коригування.
Okay, the permanent socket is lighter, but it's impossible to move, yeah, just
sure.
to change the form.
Sure.
So that one is for trial period, you can change, it's made bigger, smaller, and that one is more tough,
Yeah.
but it's not unchangeable.
yeah.
Mhm. So they have the room to create a temporary
Yeah.
stuff, and then after that you will the
Ми
permanent.
маємо інфрачервоні печі, в яких розігріваємо матеріал.
So the special infrared oven, then they heated the material.
Та поміщаємо наш гіпсовий позитив на одну з вакуумних установок та під вакуумом формуємо по гіпсі.
They put and the form is on top of the
Yeah.
plaster, yeah.
Yeah,
Якщо
yeah.
ми говоримо про постійні куксоприймальні гільзи, це наступна кімната.
So here is for temporary and this is for
Wow, look.
permanent.
Ми працюємо вже з такими матеріалами, як карбон, перлон, нейлон, неглас і так
It's
далі.
different materials they
Yeah,
work
yeah,
with
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So-
Та проламіновуємо під вакуумом наш гіпсовий позитив двохкомпонентними смолами.
Okay, and they are laminated then after end of this, and it's gone there.
І після того, як ми створили ту чи іншу гільзу, ми її мусимо механічно обробити.
Then it's mechanical
Oh, wow,
ending
look at
of
this.
this one.
Це
Yes,
наш такий найкращий протезист.
the best prothesis, yeah.
Wow.
Він робить за 20 хвилин ту роботу, яку людина би мала робити за цілий день.
This robot takes, for this robot it takes 20 minutes to do the job that person can do for the whole day. It's
20 minutes?
Yeah, for
Він
robots, yeah.
створює позитиви, але не з а з пінополіуретану.
It's like create this from pinopolyurethane.
Like that,
Він
yeah.
є легший
It's light
і зручніший в роботі.
and comfortable, more
Yeah,
easier to work.
Ми працюємо як з нижніми, так і з верхніми кінцівками.
So it's like the legs and the hands and stuff. Things like this, yeah.
Це також наші працівники проходили навчання по створенню ортопедичного взуття.
Orthopedic issues creating.
Фінальна зона, ми тут вже все налаштовуємо.
For trying how do they
Yeah.
be good for them to work.
Ми відпускаємо пацієнтів в реабілітацію.
Just to train, and after that, the people goes to rehabilitation, like you see in the hospital,
Yeah.
and they're training to walk properly and stuff like that, just to teach how to use this and this and like this.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Where are we now?
Now we are in the cemetery, so it's a cemetery for soldiers who died since 2022 in Ukrainian-Russian war. So it's, can you imagine how many people died? It's just from Lviv. So they are all soldiers who defend Ukraine from the Russians.
I'm just going to pan the camera around. Not going to lie, this is a bit emotional. It's really emotional. I'm going to pan the camera around. You're not going to believe it. Look at that. As far as the eye can see, there is Ukraine flags. Look at that. Wow. We just take a look around and we just have a little look around and see,
Yes.
look, some of these people look young. 1985 to 2022 and all the photos. Look at them, look, very young. 1990. Look. It's just, wow. Soldier after soldier, look. Brave Ukrainian soldiers that are fighting for their country against the Russian occupation. The thing that really gets me is how many there is. It's just, there's thousands here, isn't there? Thousands, there's lots of people. And as far as I can see, and you can see, it's really taken care of, and they're really remembering their fallen family members and comrades. It's just, wow. Every single grave has a photo of that person. Every person that dies, there's a family affected, a family that they've left behind. Every single one of them. Brave soldier, 1986 to 2022, 3 years ago now. There's still people being added.
Yeah.
And that's the sad thing, there's people still being added.
Yes.
Really sad. Around some of these, I don't want to film them, but there's families around paying their respect to their family member. Yeah, it's hard to see this, but this is something that we have to show, and we have to show what's happening. We have to show what's happening to the Ukrainian people, and that's why I come here, to show what Ukrainian people are going through. So sad.
Не вмерла України, ні слава.